the easiest way to do that is to really try and make a diamond with your hand every time, or try and get your thumbs to touch side by side when they hit the ground. Okay. When you do back handsprings, I don't care if your good hand or bad hand is in front. Okay, but one of your hands needs to be in front of the other. Okay, I'm not a big stickler on if they're literally fitting in side by side or not. As a kid, for me, it was given like preference. Some kids were a little less flexible, so they were able to put their hands a little wider apart. Some people say that's easier to grip the beam because you have a hold of, you know, more space of the beam rather than just this little part right here. So you can experiment with if your hands feel better like together or a little bit apart. Don't put them like this far apart though. When I say apart, I mean like a little bit. Okay. So you would only cover a couple inches of the beam. Okay. And then you can go other hand, see which one feels better, and then farther apart and farther apart. Okay. Just as long as you don't do back handsprings like this or like this or like this. Okay. You can do that in a handstand, literally just holding handstands against the wall, like archy handstands. So if you were to like just kick up and bend over so your feet are on the wall, kind of like your partner kicks where you hold that person's foot and they kick over. You can practice those, but with a wall you don't have to have anybody hold you. So just kick up to the wall to where you're in an archy handstand, and then practice kicking both legs with your beam hands. Okay, don't just hold a regular handstand. Really figure out what works for you. Back handspring wise, I want all of you to do back handspring hands. When you do this, level 4s that are going to be level 5s, really do back walkover hands, okay, either this way or this way, on the ground. Really focus on your beam hands, and then do kicks with both legs from that archy handstand on the wall. So it'll be like a split kick that you do with your partners. Literally any handstand that you hold when you work your beam skills or beam drills, you need to have beam hands. Okay, the sooner we get comfortable doing beam hands with our beam skills on the ground and on lines and all that fun stuff, the more comfortable you're going to be getting up on a beam. I'm not saying we're not going to have a fear, because we probably will, and that's fine. But you need to start working on your beam hands now. That way we get to a point where we can get on a beam and know, same thing as yesterday, we know what beam hands are supposed to feel like. So if your hands feel a little bit off, you can be like, oh, it was supposed to be in closer. Or my fingers didn't touch like they normally do, only my top of my thumbs touch and I grabbed the beam weird. Okay. And the better you know what your body's doing, the better off we'll be. Another thing, skills looking down the line or at an object. So if I was doing a back handspring right here on my, either my air track or a line or a beam if you have one, and I swing and I go, blah, 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 you need to have something down here to look at, okay? I know Hannah did this. I made her do it a lot. So she would be coming down from her back handspring and looking at the thing, the object that's down the line, okay? So she kept her head in.